All right, let's get started. Not sure if you're able to see me or not, but I'm going to jump right in. Without further ado, I want to take 15 to 20 minutes max tonight, giving you crazy value. So welcome to our Thursday night live at 7:45. We will do this every Thursday. If it is not me, I will be bringing on a special guest entrepreneur who will be sharing with you the perfect blend of life, business, and inspiration. And so now we're going to be talking all business. If you're familiar with the work-life harmony method, it talks about the life side on the left side of the heart. In the middle is all about harmony. That's that self-care. And then on the right side is everything about work. Now, when we talk about work in this platform, it's not just made up of your career. It's also made up of your life's work. And the people that I attract, they are very focused on pursuing, very convicted on pursuing their life's work, or what you may consider as your purpose. And so I'm always talking about living a peace-filled, peace-driven, purpose-filled, or purpose-living lifestyle. And so that is what we're wanting to do tonight, is to focus on the right side. And that is all about the 3 C's. So the 3C method is pretty simple. And that is that if you convey your message clearly, you will connect with your ideal audience. And when you do that, you will convert them from a consumer of your free information to an actual customer. So all you have to do is remember: convey, connect, and convert. That is my simple 3 C's method. It's on the right side of the heart, which is the life harmony method. I'll be glad to show you a little bit more about that in another video. But right now I want to focus more on this free lead generation strategy. It is awesome. Listen, I paid for this information I'm giving you tonight, and this is really exclusively for my members that are part of the business course. We actually offer a business course for moms who want to build their dream business baby, is what we call it. So they're in idea stage. Their business is either 0 to 5 years, and they're not making automated money. They're not making money online. They haven't hit their goals yet. And so what we do in this course is show them how to do that. And so we're offering this and extending access to the members that are inside of our public Facebook community. So whether you are part of our e-club or not, you will be granted access to this. Dive in, take advantage of this content, use it. If you're listening and you don't receive emails, drop your email in this comment section or inbox me privately with your email address so that we can make sure that you get future notices. We're giving a giveaway away. So we're still doing that at the end of the quarter. We're always talking about harmony, and the best way to do that is to make sure that you retreat, have some time to just be and not do. And so we'll be giving away a complimentary retreat on us. And so if you're part of the e-club, you're automatically qualified to get that. So that's it for housekeeping. Let's jump right into this content tonight. I will be sharing a research hack, really is the best way to describe it, so that you're not having to do so many surveys and ask so many questions. And a lot of times when you're in the beginning stages of business, there's so many questions that you have. What market should you enter? Who should you serve? What is it that you really like? There's a lot that you have to choose. And so tonight I really want to help be a conduit so that it's easier for you to make the decision that's best for you. So let's jump right in and get started. This is finding out how to get your target audience attention. Okay, so I mentioned this in the live that we did for the earlier, and so I'll repeat a couple of things if you're catching the replay of this. The first thing you have to do in order to move a interested person into a buyer is get their attention. Okay, so the best way to get their attention is being able to convey a marketing message that's going to make them pause and stop and listen, right? And so We talk a lot about that inside of the course on how to craft that unique marketing message. But this video is not about this. This video is really honing in on a strategy that you can do to grab their attention more so visually. And so, assuming that you already have a quality profile picture and you already have like a Facebook copy or a banner up that represents you and your brand and what it is that you offer, you can use that space that Facebook allows you to rent. It's not yours, but it allows you to rent that space so that you can grow your business. It is a phenomenal opportunity. And if you hadn't got a chance to watch the video that I did with social media expert Ellen McDowell, you definitely want to scroll down on this page of our public Facebook community and catch the replay of that video. She's talking about the importance of starting that business page or starting that group page. If you have any questions about what's the difference between a group page, a closed page, public page, what are the benefits, don't hesitate. Just drop it into the community, the public community, and we'll be glad to answer any questions that you have. Okay, and so I'm assuming that you have your profile, your quality profile picture, you have your banner up, and now you're trying to get your audience attention. Just like if you were to go into, we talked about a store that a lot of women love, and that's Target or Target. And so the opposite of that is Walmart, literally the opposite in regard to the whole experience. But even if you go into the mall or Target, there's a journey that got you there, right? So we call that the customer journey. And the funnel is the number one way to take a customer from point A to point C, which is converting them. Okay. And so I asked earlier if anybody was familiar with the word funnel. I would love for you, if you're catching the replay, to let me know. Have you heard of it before? Yes, no. First time hearing funnel? Yes, no. So I can kind of get an idea of where you are. Listen, a funnel, the very basics. If you're going to be a serious entrepreneur, you need a funnel. A funnel is what strategically moves your client from interested to actually converting cash with you. Okay, so you have to be intentional with that. You can't just, send out a flyer and then that's it. And then you're spending so much time following up with these people. No, funnel keeps it tight. It quantifies your efforts. It's what true business owners do. If you don't have a funnel in your business, you really, quite frankly, just have a hobby. You will not be able to sustain, and you definitely won't be able to scale. Okay, so if you want more information about a funnel, that is actually offered in our business course as a part of the course. It's incredible. A funnel typically is quite expensive, but we do a kickstart funnel in that course as well, so that you're positioned to be able to generate cash. So if you don't know about funnels, for the sake of this particular course or information live, I just want to keep it simple and just give you an example like this. Say you're on Facebook, you're scrolling down Facebook, right? We're going to use Target because that's what the ladies say that they love. They love that. It's one of their favorite stores. So you see a coupon for Target and it says, hey, we have these canisters here, because I'm reorganizing and decluttering and designing my pantry in my kitchen. So I'm looking for canisters. I'm looking for good deals on canisters. So let's just use that as an example. We have these canisters we're trying to find, and they have like a set of 30 for 50% off. What? So I'm on Facebook, minding my own business, and I look over and see this ad, got my attention, right? And so I click on the ad, and then it takes me over to get my email address. Hey, in order to get this benefit, this value, I know you want it, you're gonna have to click and give me your email address. Okay, I want it. I give them my email address. The next step of my customer journey would be to receive information. So now I'm in part of their universe. I'm connecting with them and getting all the deals that are coming up and other information that I would not have otherwise, right? And then I want to go ahead and go to the store so that I can take advantage of the sale. I get to the register, I show on my phone this, and I took advantage of this, show my coupon, and then I transaction that cash. or that credit card over to convert a sale. So Target took me through a journey. Your business has to have a journey as well. Does your business have a journey? If not, then you want to make sure that your business does. If you have questions on that, just feel free to drop some questions down in the public community. I'd be glad to serve you there. Okay, so in order to be able to get their attention, you have to figure out what they want, right? If you notice, just as an example, in the malls, you may find people kind of standing in the kiosk. Hey, what internet service do you use? Hi, have you thought about, Valentine's Day is coming up. Have you thought about a fragrance for your spouse? Or, what fragrance do you wear? What they're doing is they're trying to get your attention. They're trying to ask you questions to kind of pull you in, to get you talking and learn more about you and what you want so that they can convert you over to a customer. So you have to do the same thing. I think we're so, conditioned to be consumers. What's the next sale? How we do that? And I'm even talking to my kids now at 7 and 11 about thinking like an entrepreneur, not a consumer. Don't get caught up in all these marketing and sales, because you want to be on the other end of that spectrum. So what do they do? What do they want? You have to figure that out, right? And typically you figure that out by just asking your audience a whole bunch of questions, flooding Facebook and doing the research. Well, listen, I'm excited to share with you a way that you can cut past all the rigmarole and the time, and leverage your time doing what you love to do, which is your sweet spot, your genius, and do this strategy. Are you ready for this research hack I'm about to show you? I'm so excited to show you this. Okay, so this research hack is completely free. And what you'll do is you'll go into Facebook. Like I said, I invested in getting this knowledge, you all. So I'm really hoping that you take this information tonight and you do it. You can even pull up a tab right now and be proactive and test this out. What you want to do is you want to test it out with a company, a corporate company, preferably, because a lot of times with major companies, they buy Facebook ads. And so you can get a lot of data on what's working, because they have the money to be able to do the research on a major level and give you some very valuable insight. So you really want to try companies that are kind of, more mature. But I'm a personal entrepreneur as well, soulpreneur, and I'm running ads. And so you may be able to find just a business that is a competitor. Now, listen, when I say competitor, don't come for me. I know what you do is unique and you're special, and I know you offer us great service in the marketplace that's different. But I want you to kind of take that cap off for a second, and really look at it as if who is serving your audience. You all share the same audience. And if you can even find a company that's offering a very similar service, then you're going to hit the jackpot. It'll allow you to be really, really close to, just makes it easier, really. The closer you can get to your competitor, the easier this whole strategy will be for you. Okay. And the more effective it will be. And so you would simply put in, I have a private client who is who wants to be an event planner. And so I did this for her. I put event planning center in there. And all you do is you'll see where it says page transparency. Listen, you all, do you know that Facebook literally shows you everything? All you have to do is click on page transparency. As soon as you click on it, this is a screen that you're going to see. You go to the ad library and you're going to literally see all the ads that this company has ran with Facebook. Oh, I wish you could see my face right now. Mouth is open, so excited that this is an opportunity that everyday entrepreneurs could take advantage of and be a game changer for their business. Do you realize the type of exposure that you will have just by not having to guess what your clients are wanting, but you can literally see what they are doing right now, what's working right now. So check this out. Same if you were to go to this event planning company, right? You'll see these the ads that they've ran. And you can see their headings. You can see the colors that they use in their ads. You can see what images that they're using, what font. And the one of the most important things is the content that they're saying, because they're obviously doing this because it's working. People don't continue to do something if they're not getting leads from it. So you want to use these same things in your posts, you know, the same headlines. Now, when I say same, you don't want to plagiarize, right? You don't want to take their exact words, but you do want to pull out their buzzwords, like business growth. That's a buzzword. They're using that for a reason. So you want to be able to take those things and use those buzzwords, but then repurpose the rest of the sentence in your own words. Look how they were able to do this post short and sweet. So it helps you to be able to keep it short and sweet too. Sometimes that's the hardest part, is being able to condense what you want to say to get the market's attention. Everything's right here for you. Isn't that amazing? Literally, everything is here for you. All you have to do is scroll through. You'll see exactly what ads they've been using and what's been working. Okay. So we talked about the type of ideas that you're looking for. You're looking for colors that they use. You're looking for the biggest thing that you want to notice is what carrot are they using? What do I mean by carrot? A carrot is like what the business world calls your lead magnet. Okay. That is what it's the dangling thing that you dangle. And the reason why they call it a carrot is because rabbits are attracted to it, and rabbits are one of the most multiplying creatures that are on the face of the earth. And so that's what you want. You want that rabbit effect, where all of a sudden you put a carrot out, and all of a sudden a whole bunch of rabbits are coming at you. That's the type of effect that you want to have in the marketplace. And so what is your carrot? All you have to do is look at this strategy and find out what companies are using. Are they using a PDF to attract your market? Are they using a webinar to attract your market? Are they using a, what else could you use? There's so many different options that you can use to be able to attract your market. And I'll talk to you a little bit more about that here in, later on in this live. So if you still kind of like, I don't know what my target audience wants, you know, it's hard for me to really hone in. Go to www.theanswerthepublic.com. And when you go there, 100% free, totally ignore that creepy guy that comes up in the homepage. I don't know why they have that person there. Just ignore that and log in. Listen, this site is tied to Google, and they literally capture everything. So all the data and insights. So you can put in there, like for me, I put in online courses, and I got so many questions that people ask, because that's what we do mostly as a brand, is that we provide online educational virtual courses for moms who are in business to use to grow their business or birth their business. And so I was curious to see what people are saying about online business. What questions are they asking? Listen, if you can get in the heads of your ideal audience and figure out what questions they're asking, guess what? You can identify what they want, right? So it's really a powerful strategy to take advantage of this free tool that not many people know about. And this is what it looks like. You go in there, you'll see the weird guy, you put in the search engine dresses or jewelry or whatever target that you want in there that you're doing for your business, and on pops all these questions. And this actually goes around in a full circle if there's a lot of questions asked. And what you want to pay attention to is these green circles here. The darker the circle, the more frequent that question is asked. So a challenge that you want to do to maximize your efforts here is go ahead and pull out the top 5. Pull out the top 5, and that way that would be a great starting point. The 5 darkest circles. And then ask yourself, if they're asking these questions, then what can you create that will allow you to solve a problem? Because they're asking it, they're curious about it, they're interested in it. So that's going to give you a really solid foundation. Now, remember, if you want to really, really, really take advantage of this, this hack or this tool strategy, then the more specific your focus is, the better your results are going to be. What do I mean by that? If you know my brand, if you've been familiar with my brand long enough now, you know that what we do is that I focus on moms who want to birth and automate their dream business without compromising themselves or their family. So if you're listening to this right now, you're part of our public work-life harmony community, then you're most likely a mom. But even if you're not a mom, right? If you're not a mom, it's fine. You can still take advantage and get value of this course because you're birthing a business baby. So you're a mom, you're just a business mom. And so, but my ideal target where I spend my marketing dollars, where I spend my effort and energy and research and understanding are going to be moms. And so you have to have your focus as well. Doesn't mean that you're not going to have other people come, but it just means that you have to have a focus. It's very important in the beginning phases, especially 0 to 1, I say 1 to 5 years that you want to hone in on that focus. This is one of my clients here and dear friend. She's become a dear friend now, but she's a private client of mine, and she focuses on women who want to learn the art of cultivating purposeful relationships with other women, loving and accepting and protecting them as sisters. So she is a master at relationships, purposeful relationships. What does that look like? And helping women navigate through that world. And it's awesome work that she does. And so this is another client of mine. Her name is Ida, and Ida focuses on men and women over 35 who are at risk for chronic disease. And so she helps them to regain control over their health. And one of my favorite quotes is that she says that the doctor is responsible for your sick care, you're responsible for your health care. And so she has a unique formula that she uses for that. But that is what she focuses on, people who are suffering or, at risk, chronic diseases. So she can show them how to get free from those conditions. All right. Here's another private client of mine as well. She's also, all these clients are also inside of our business community that we offer for moms. And they focus on men and women who need occupational and aquatic physical therapy. So she's a physical therapist, but she hones in and specializes on occupational and aquatic therapy. This is powerful, you all, when you have a focus. Okay. And that is what I'm encouraging you to do today. It's challenging to have to choose, but I'm telling you that if you want to be successful in your business starting out, it's better to be really good at one thing or two things, but hone in on something. Pick a horse and ride it. Like I say to my clients, pick a horse and ride it. So here's the thing. Once you're able to get to hone in on that, then you're off to a really great start, because the more you can hone in, the better your messaging is. Okay, so I'm hoping that I've served you well. I just wanted to recap. I had some questions coming in through the comment section. If you're watching this on the public community, then you want to go ahead and feel free to answer those questions as well. And I had a question here from Sean. She is has in skincare and wants to know, she doesn't really know what she should ask or her market. So I want to just, tell you, I had a client in the past that I helped to do this. And there's just, with skincare is so broad. I worked in 3 years in corporate for a skincare company or a school, higher education, that offered skincare, aesthetics. And so say you didn't have anything, right? You didn't have any information. You're just learning. You're just passionate about skincare. You just graduated from skincare school. What you could do is you could leverage the expertise of another person. And it doesn't have to be something that you've learned yourself. What do I mean by that? The low-hanging carrot that we talked about earlier. This is your irresistible offer. In business, they call it the IRO. Okay, this is what you do to get your target audience attention. If you don't have enough content that you feel confident that you feel like will get their attention, then leverage it by connecting with people who do. Okay, what does that look like? You could go to the schools in Cortiva and Orlando. I see you're in the Orlando area, Sean. You can go to Cortiva, talk to the instructors that have 20 years in skincare, and create a PDF, asking those hot buzz questions. How do you know what questions you're going to cover in your PDF? I just showed you. You go into Google and figure out what questions people are asking and go ahead and do it off of that, right? Do the PDF off of that. Ask them some questions, leverage their knowledge, and then say, hey, listen to what the top 5 estheticians in the industry are saying about blah, 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 blah. you know, whatever that topic is. And that will pull your audience attention. Another cool thing to consider too, Sean, because you're in skincare, and anybody who's listening, let me show you the power of just knowing a niche market. So you're in skincare. How cool would it be to be able to offer something for brides? You specialize in getting bride skin to perfection before their big, beautiful day. Now, what that does and why that's so powerful is that now you've entered into an impulsive market. And the wedding is one of the most impulsive markets. So now you're up there with photographers and videographers and dresses and all the stuff here. And now, oh my goodness, I have to get whatever you want to call yourself, the skin, you know, care expert, whatever you call yourself. It has to be something different that's already out there, Sean. Okay, so they're like, I gotta get Sean King. I want to get my consultation with Sean King. And you, of course, you have products that you trust that have results, and you get these women's skin, you know, clear before their big day. And like we mentioned in the last Thursday Night Live, you want to have your community there, because how cool will it be for them to have other women supporting them, and they're taking pictures of their skin, you know, showing their face, and when it's clear, before and after pictures. And how would that be such a powerful evidence of your work, you know, with them? And then to even see like wedding pictures with their skin looking nice and smooth through their makeup and just beautiful. What a testament would that be? And how would that trigger the emotions by just targeting brides? So that's the power of that. Doing the skincare and targeting a specific area allows you to create a demand. When they're thinking about their wedding, they're now thinking about an esthetician. How many people are thinking about an esthetician? Not many, because in the market, no one's thinking about that. So that's what you have to do. You got to find that gap and fill it. All right. And that's how you're able to become a dominant leader in the industry. Okay, no matter whether you're known, no matter whether anybody knows you, because a lot of people get a little insecure about that. Oh my gosh, I'm just starting, nobody knows me. Listen, in the social media world, it's all about the value that you can offer. Okay, so if you have any other questions, I see some other questions coming in. Someone asked me, do you need a brand for your name? Absolutely. I totally encourage you to get that domain. I even grab them for my kids, because listen, domains are hard, especially .com. They're hard. There's only one domain in the whole entire universe. And I shared this with the other group, is that, you know, back in the day when .com first came out, people was, you know, buying up .com names, really creative names that they knew that people were wanting for $5, $10, $25 to turn around and sell it for $5,000. They were flipping domain names like they flip houses, right? And the reason why is because if a person is building a business and they want that clean name, they will pay for it. You know, it's like, man, you know, they want it. And people that don't have it, you'll see it's like, you know, John Doe 1, you know, or something where they have to do something different because it was taken. So if you can, especially if you have a unique name, go ahead and capture it now. Chances are it's not taken, but you never know. And so keep it, save it. If you're doing skincare, I think it'd be really cool to do your name, SeanKing.com, you know, and build that brand around what it is that you're wanting to do. The cool thing about using your name as a brand is that you can expand it over time. You know, so that's really cool. For me, with the Work-Life Harmony, that particular brand, I want to lead with the cause, you know, and that's creating work-life harmony in the homes and family of women, entrepreneurs, mompreneurs. And so my business model in that regard is more like a Target or a Walmart, where you don't really know the owner. It's just the business is the brand. So, so that is a little different too, depends on what you're building. But for what you're doing with skincare, absolutely, I think it'd be great for you to build that brand. I also will build, like, because I'm doing speaking as well, so I'll have the Manisha.com. I have Manisha.com domain as well. So you always want to just have it. Okay, that's really important. So good question there. if you have any other questions that you're thinking of that may hit you later on, then feel free to just drop it into the free, the public community there. If you are interested in taking advantage of our business course, consider this an invitation. We are still taking enrollment. It is a self-paced course, so you can easily jump right in, grab a hold to the content, and you will not be behind. You go at your own pace. You have your own mindset coach. It's a really cool experience. If you're interested in birthing your business or growing your business online, it is a complete done for you process. We walk you step by step. So if you're interested, just shoot me an inbox and let me know. Ask any questions you have. I'll be glad to get you some more information your way. If you're watching this and you're already part of our business course, so glad that you were able to tune in. If you have questions, just post them inside of our private thread. I'll be glad to serve you more. There will be a part 2 for the private members. There's a part 2. We're going to bring on an expert in funnels, and she'll talk to you more about how to start building and setting up your funnel and getting you some cash flow online. It's so exciting to be able to position you all in this way and to grow your business. All right, that is it for now. Listen, I am super honored and delighted to be able to connect with you. I look forward to connecting with you more on the inside. If you have not joined our e-club, I want to encourage you to do so. Just drop in the inbox your email address. I'll add you and you'll start receiving emails. It is literally that simple. All right, that is all for now. Look forward to connecting with you more on the inside. Bye-bye for now.